Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new video for you all today. So today I bring you guys Ending in Zero, episode number 2, Quest Boss Edition. So in this video, I will be killing 50 Vorcath, 99 Phantom Muspa, 7 Corrupted Gauntlet, 20 Normal Gauntlet, and 31 Barrows chests. The goal of this series is to end all of my kill counts on the high scores with a 0, as well as hopefully obtain as many collection log slots as possible, as many pets, and as much profit and elite clue scrolls and master clue scrolls as possible. It's definitely a lot going on. You guys showed some incredible support on the last episode, and the only thing I would say that's different about this episode is pretty much everything. We got all different monsters. First, we have up the normal gauntlet. I figured I'd do the easiest one first, so I'll basically show you guys all of the loot here. Following this, we're going to be doing some Barrows chests. Hopefully, we'll obtain some elite clue scrolls, whether it is in Gauntlet or Barrows, because we'll be saving all the caskets towards the end of the video. And just remember, this series is a 6-video series. This is going to be episode number 2 out of 6, and episode number 3 is currently being worked on, and it is all God Wars dungeon bosses, so stay tuned for that. It's about 9 p.m. right now. I just woke up from a very long sleep. I know it contradicts the name, what can I say? But yeah, I spent all day yesterday, about 14 hours straight, killing Zamorak. It was a lot, so, definitely putting in a lot of hours into this series. But in between episodes, I do expect to do a few 10-hour videos as well, kind of give me a break from all the bossing. So yeah, hopefully we have a lot of videos coming out soon for you all. As you can see, I did obtain an elite clue scroll pretty early on into the grind before I reached 100 at normal gauntlet, so I quickly did that, and there's only one elite clue step that I can't do, which would result in me making it into a master. But for the most part, I love doing elite clue scrolls, and I still believe in the third age dream. We're definitely going to achieve it one day. I didn't really have any trouble with the normal gauntlet. It went by pretty quickly. Really did enjoy it. I didn't have a single death while doing it, and I always had minutes left over just in case I needed them. So yeah, it's very easy compared to the corrupted gauntlet. As you can see, that loot is piling up, but unfortunately no rares yet, although I did obtain a new personal best of 8 minutes and 9 seconds, so that was pretty nice. Did run into a few people here, but I didn't really have the chance to respond. I was just rushing through this gauntlet. Arrogant, I know, but we gotta get this video uploaded. It should have been uploaded yesterday, but again, I was just too into the God Wars to take a break and edit this, so I figured it would be released tonight instead of yesterday night. And I also was going to put a VPN ad in this video, but I decided I'll put that in the next video, so you guys don't have to, worry about that or anything. So yeah, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 100 normal gauntlet completed. A very clean number, and the overall loot from this one was 1.4 million GP, probably about 1.6 mil if we add in the shards, and the high scores is looking even nicer. So there we have it. We also have one elite clue scroll to complete, and we'll go ahead and check off normal gauntlet on the notepad document. So now it is time for Barrows. Unfortunately, I do not have full ancestral. I just invested in full Missouri instead of that, so we're going to be using Arams for this one. I personally love Barrows. I don't know why, but as you can see, there's the first drop. Carol's leather skirt, beautiful, 487k. But yeah, I mean, it's always been a favorite of mine. We actually got a back-to-back item Varrock plate skirt after the Carol skirt, so that's incredible. But as it goes for the collection log and all that is completely finished. It actually ended with an Aram's hood quite a long time ago, but it still took me over 3,000 chests, so quickly did complete that elite clue scroll. I always get 88% reward potential. That's just the number that I go for, and there's a very nice Carol's crossbow. I can definitely see myself adding about 50 Barrows chests into every single one of these episodes. Alongside that, the occasional last man standing clip, because I am currently trying to unlock all the collection log slots at last man standing. I figure it's a nice little break from all the bossing, and I'm currently working on unlocking all of the Godsword special attacks, and then I will be working on towards the halos, so I really am excited about that. But back to Barrows we go, and another Carol's crossbow is obtained. Following that, we have the item that everyone wants to get if they go to Barrows, this being the famous Aram's robe top at a current price of 4.7 million GP. That's going to help out the price check a lot. And with only 2 chests to go, of course, they have to give me the infamous course, Carol's Coif. I'll take it. It's 100k chest still, so it's not too terrible. Thank God I have the Mortania Diaries complete. And to wrap things up with Barrows, we did end at a very nice number, 3,500. Seeing as there's 4 episodes left, I somehow want to end this series with 4,000 Barrows chests completed. And then in the future, I want to do another loot from 1,000 Barrows and make sure that I hit 5,000 KC one day. All right, let's price check what we made from Barrows. Overall loot, 7.2 mil. Go ahead and round that up to 7.3 mil. So the high scores will go ahead and update now. Looks like it'll update over the total of 15. I think we did 31 total, though 3,500 is shown there. And now it is time for Corrupted Gauntlet. Only have to do, I think, 7 of these, so it's not too bad. I made it my mission to not die a single time, and unfortunately I did die just a single time, so that's not too terrible to die once while doing 7, I suppose. I do like Corrupted Gauntlet because the loot is much better than normal Gauntlet, but there are still so many bots that do this that I think drove the price down of the items that you can get here. Either that or I just don't remember it being this not as profitable, if that makes sense. I thought this was much better money per hour, but no, it's pretty average. I mean, you can definitely do a lot more things in game to make more money than you could at Corrupted Gauntlet. I really think it depends on if you get a enhanced crystal weapon seed or not. That's probably a main bulk of your profit right there, and unfortunately I got a normal crystal weapon seed, so it's not worth that much, like 130k, and I still don't have the pet as well. So like the day that comes where I receive the seed that I'm looking for, which is over 100 mil, or the pet, which is incredible, that'll be the day, right? But unfortunately that is not today. Overall I made about 1.3 million GP from Corrupted Gauntlet, and we got a clean 100 to match the high scores with the normal Gauntlet. So we'll go ahead and update the high scores now, and we'll see side by side they are both ending in 0. I really got to get one full dark totem so I can get to 40 Scotizo, but I'm slacking on that. I have no pieces right now. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to a lot of people's favorite boss, none other than Vorcath. We got to kill this big bad dragon 50 times, which I know I'm going to make some good profit here no matter what, because, you know, it's Vorcath after all. And to find the gear set up as well as the inventory, what did I do? I simply found my loot from 10 hours of Vorcath video, and I just replicated everything, and it worked out pretty well. I don't think I have a single death here, if I recall, so that worked out nice. I did take a little break for LMS, and I did purchase another collection log slot item, which was a dragon pickaxe upgrade kit, and it's over 800k, so that's going to be a nice little profit as well. So I already have the Vorcath pet, but I am still missing the skeletal visage, so that is something for the collection log, and really looking forward to the day that I receive it. It could be in this video, it could not be in this video, and I guess the real thing is, if I don't end up unlocking as many collection log slots as I want to, or get as many pets as I want to, I can always come back to this series and just kind of make it an extension in the future, but we'll see what happens. You know, it's a little too early to tell right now, but we did receive an elite clue scroll. We quickly got the casket from that, and we continued to work our way from 1750 Vorcath all the way up to 1800. One day, of course, I'll be receiving probably about 2,000, and we'll see how my drops in my collection log looks then. I know a lot of people enjoy using the Dragon Hunter's Lance at Vorcath, but I've never actually tried that method. I've always just ranged it, and that's mainly because I really want to go for 200 mil range XP. I'm only like 25 mil away now, so it's definitely not out of reach. I actually think I'll get it this year, so that'll be my first ever 200 mil in this game. I'm at a loss for words. I never thought that would happen, so that's incredible. Definitely gonna make a loot video related to 200 mil range XP soon. But anyway, Vorcath has been completed. We'll go ahead and update the notepad document, and of course update the high scores to show the wonderful 1800 Vorcath KC. Looks a lot nicer. And before we get into the 99 Phantom Muspa grind, which could be its own video, honestly, I already did loot from 100 Phantom Muspa, and you guys seem to really enjoy that. One day I'll do 1,000, just not anytime soon. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of a break and purchase some more Last Man Standing collection log slots, this being the Frozen Whip mix as well as the Lava Whip mix, and some Dark Bow paints as well, which actually does come out to be a decent price check. I think it was like 6 mil for all those items, but I did sell it. That was recorded before this episode, but I wanted to show you guys the footage nevertheless. So yeah, getting that collection log done slowly but surely. Alright, 99 Phantom Muspa. What to say about this boss? Well, it definitely covers the last half of the video. It kind of gives you an insight on how long this took because for some reason, I am just so ignorant to not buy a full Ancestral, which probably would have helped me cast a lot more freezes than I did. Rather than cast them, I just splashed them. But luckily, I did have a Kodai wand, and I was doing the Phantom Muspa right after they added some combat achievements to it. I've actually never once focused on combat achievements since they were released into the game. It's really just not my thing. I know, I'm a content creator. I should be all over that stuff, but I just like what I like, I think you guys probably know that by now, but either way, I'll get into it eventually, and I guess unintentionally I'll be doing some combat achievements while this grind happens, so that's good. I know that I got a couple Master and Elites done, so that has to count for something, but overall, it was definitely a grind. Some kills were 2 minutes and 30 seconds, some kills were 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Some kills I couldn't even complete because there was too many trees in my way, and I just could not hit him, and I couldn't kill him. I'm not going to tell you guys how much I died here, because, yeah, I'm just not. I don't want to. It's the 500k every death, so, yeah, we're going to leave that out. But either way, though, I enjoyed this. This was before I bought my Missouri. I should have probably purchased all that stuff for this specific video, too, but I figure for the God Wars, I finally sold my Void Waker, so I had like 230 mil to spend. And overall, the Phantom Muspa didn't get any easier since the last time that I was here, but the loot is incredible, admittedly so, and I still haven't gotten the shard, which I think you use to create the bow. I believe it's like 6 mil right now, and I also haven't had the pet drop. So the collection log is looking a little bare for this boss, but nevertheless, I was still gonna kill it just to make sure that it hit the nice number of 200 on the high scores. And this is a quest-related boss. You definitely have to do a little bit of questing to access this area, especially the new quest. God, I wish I knew the name. I should just Google it right now so I don't sound stupid, but it's something about the north, that's what I'll call this quest that's needed for this boss. And you may be wondering, Mr. No Sleep, why not kill Zolcano? You have to do Song of the Elves for Zolcano, right? You did Corrupted Gauntlet and Normal Gauntlet, and I'm sure there's other quest bosses out there. Well, the reality of it is separated into 6 episodes, and I just had to, kind of label things a little differently. So the Zolcano is involved in the Skilling Boss episode, which is soon to come. So yeah, hopefully that covers that. Well, that's really nice to see. We have a Venator Shard coming in, 6.14 million GP, and 9 kills left to go in the grind. So right towards the end I received this, and it's taken very long at this point to complete this one, but nevertheless we have completed it. Loot from Ending in 0 episode number 2 has been completed. Quest Boss Edition. Me and my titles, I know, right? Anyway, here we go looking at the high scores. It shows about 157 Phantom Muspa, so we'll go ahead and we'll update that, and now it's got a clean 200. So that is awesome. This series is really coming along. I'm seeing a lot more zeros than I usually do, so we're definitely going to be ending this series, and I cannot wait to see the end result of the high scores and the overall loot. So after completing a hard and elite clue scroll, it is now time to price check all of the loot that I received from this one specific episode from Gauntlets, Barrows, Vorcath, and the Phantom Muspa. So here we have the very first price check. This is all of the runes, the gems, the arrows, dragon items, and rune items, and it does come out to be approximately 7.5 million. And now we have the second price check, which is all of our Barrows items, a bulk of our Vorcath items, all of the ores, and the crystal seed from Corrupted Gauntlet. And this one does come out to be a very nice 13 million GP. So now we have the third price check coming in. This is all the seeds, all the bolt tips, a little bit of supplies and resources, as well as 67 battle staves. And the third price check does come out to be rounded up approximately 7.4 mil. That guy tried to interrupt my price check, but he's not going to. Fourth price check coming in, opening up 4 frozen caches from the Phantom Muspa, so that added in a little bit of profit, as well as the 161 crystal shards from Gauntlet. The shard itself that I got from Phantom is more than it shows on the price check, so this one does come out to be about 14.6 mil. So if we go ahead and add the crystal shards to that, it's about 15 mil, and if we add up all the numbers from all the price checks, I made 43 mil from episode 2 quest bosses. No pets, but still some pretty awesome results and a few new collection log slots, so I will definitely take it. Gonna go ahead and open up all of our clue scrolls here, hopefully get something from them. The elites really didn't pull through last video, but that one master clue that I had definitely did. And I would say overall from all of the clue scroll openings, the most notable reward would be the Ceradomin D-Hide boots from the hard clue, which did give me in total another 1.5 mil bonus from this price check. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna save that master clue for next episode. I didn't want to do it right now, I'm sorry. But overall, now we're gonna be looking at the Runelite loot tab just to give you guys a good idea of how much money I made per boss. I try to price check everything after I finish the boss, but sometimes I just forget, so I just leave Runelite to take care of that, and it's 100% accurate anyway, so you know you got that going for you. And overall, with the price check being, you know, pretty awesome, I mean 44 mil profit. I probably spent like 4 mil in supplies, if that, so 40 mil profit made. My bank is definitely going up, and I'm really looking forward to the future. I mean, we got a lot planned for this game this year and this account. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today. A huge special shout out to Matthew Stivers and SwanPositive, as well as all the other YouTube channel members for the extra support. If you guys want to go ahead and do that, it is always on every video if you just click join now. Completely optional, but it does help out. And that is it for now, guys. I will see you next time, and until then, Mr. No Sleep out.